Hey everyone, what's going on? It is What's Up, City Gamers, and welcome back to some more Yu-Gi-Oh! 5D's Decade Duels Plus. This is finally that video that I've been talking about forever. This is where I beat Akiza using Exodia on turn 5. So, pretty much the strategy is very straightforward, very simple. You load your deck with normal monsters, and you throw a few spell cards in there like Magical Mallet, and then you have the main spell card, which is Heart of the Underdog. Now this card does is when you draw a normal monster, you have the ability to draw again. And if you only have normal monsters in your deck, then you're going to keep drawing cards pretty much forever until you get all of Exodia. So, as you can see right here, I have almost a perfect setup. I got both my Heart of the Underdog, so that, lowers my chance of drawing more spell cards. I also have Solemn Wishes, which also lowers my chances of drawing anything that's a non-normal monster. And every single monster in my deck is normal, so pretty much now it's a waiting game of just getting every single piece. And I believe I don't get all of them here. I believe I do end up drawing either Magical Mallet or a third Heart of the Underdog. But then of course she goes, I don't lose any life points, and then I go again, and that's turn 5, and then I win the duel using the effect of Exodia, the Forbidden One. So this is pretty much one of the best strategies to use. I do have another deck which is a totally different strategy. You guys may have seen one of my live streams. It's also a very good strategy, but this one, I feel this one's more effective in terms of a single player. In terms of multiplayer, people in multiplayer are usually better, or they're more aggressive or something like that, so usually you can't get away with using all normal monsters. But in the preliminary tournaments, as well as early on after the preliminary tournaments, it's pretty easy to win with only normal monsters or using this strategy. Although I have failed a lot to the point where I cannot draw any of the Heart of the Underdogs, because obviously the deck has 40 cards. I believe there's like 6 spell and traps, 3 of those are Heart of the Underdog, so those are some pretty small chances of you actually drawing the card you need right off the bat. But when you do, it's a very effective strategy, and you guys win really fast. The only downfall to this is the fact that you don't really get much for winning with Exodia. Like, there's no animation. Like, I believe in either Forbidden Memories or Duels of the Roses, you had a cool little animation of him like doing the whole, obliterate sequence from the show, which was really awesome. And I was a little disheartened when I saw, this wasn't my first time using Exodia and winning with him, but I was a little disheartened when I first saw all it says is you win using Exodia. It's a little disheartening, not gonna lie. Especially with this new update, you really thought maybe they would have done something with some, animation, some 3D stuff. Maybe in the next Yu-Gi-Oh game, hopefully they'll do another one on the Xbox version, because I find them to be very fun and whatnot, so it's coolio stuff. And at this point, it is turn 5, so this is the point where I completely and 100% win this duel just using, just drawing, using Exodia. So very simple strategy, guys, very easy to learn. There's no reason for me to put any cards in the description to tell you guys how to build it. Just put in as many Heart of the Underdogs as you have. Obviously you can only have a max of 3. Throw as many like high attack, high defense, normal monsters as you can. As you can see, I kind of just threw whatever I had. Like, I just went in order and just threw every single normal monster I found. Not the smartest move. If you can't draw the right cards, you probably need either a good defense or a good offense for your normal monster. So I recommend that. I also recommend Solemn Wishes because of the fact that if you're drawing a lot of cards, obviously, that'd be very useful to get a lot of life points, even if you don't draw Exodia off the bat. As you can see, I almost have 20,000 life points already, and if I wouldn't have drawn Exodia, those 20,000 life points would have come in handy to help me get to my next draw phase, which would have in turn led me to, win with Exodia. So, other than that, I also recommend Magical Mallet in this sense, just in case you were to get in a situation where you draw Magical Mallet, and then you have 5 cards in your hand that you don't want, you just put all of them back in, and a complete redraw. You get really lucky. So those are pretty much the only spells and traps I recommend. Obviously, there's some more you could probably have, like Pot of Avarice. I believe that's normal monster, so that'd be useful in case she somehow destroyed some of your Exodia pieces, and things like that. Really simple stuff here for Exodia. I could try and do a more in-depth, guide to Exodia if you guys want, but I may just try and win with Exodia in some more live streams, which if you guys missed the very last Yu-Gi-Oh! Live stream number 7, I was doing some multiplayer, some 1v1 me bros. You can find that by clicking the previous link. And if you guys are brand new seeing this Yu-Gi-Oh! Video for the first time ever, and you want to see more, check the description. There'll be a playlist to all my Yu-Gi-Oh videos, as well as a link to Yu-Gi-Oh live streams number 1, 2, and 3. You guys can find those there, and you guys can also browse all the live streams by just clicking the top bar for previous or next. It will take you to the very next or previous video in that game's category. So obviously, this being Yu-Gi-Oh, it will take you to the previous Yu-Gi-Oh video, and it will take you to the next the next Yu-Gi-Oh video that I upload, which will of course be here soon. Probably a live stream, because I don't really have too many gameplays of Yu-Gi-Oh stored up. So right here, thanks to Magical Mallet, I believe I actually get all of Exodia. Yep, right there, I get Exodia. You win using the effects of Exodia, the Forbidden One. That's all that happens. You don't even get that many points for winning with that either. So as you can see, I only got 270 points overall, and the points you get for using Exodia is, I believe that says, if this tweet we got my way, 50 points. So other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like rating, really appreciate it. Share around if you want to, and I'll talk to you guys all later. Have a nice day, guys. Peace out.